friends, good morning. Thank you for joining me here today. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is not very sunny in San Diego, and that actually is going to come up in our conversation today. I am Andrea Kuchin. This is my Home Biz Tips brought to you by PhD in Follow-Up, which was the very original name of our business. If you have any questions, please call or text me on 858-252-1190 or email me on andrea@phdinfollowup.com to find out more about how we help business owners and how we create business owners and the opportunities that we have available for growth and income and residual income and happy things. Go to phdinfollowup.com/Andrea Kuchin. If you're not already in our Facebook group, join it. Then you'll be able to see us live every week and participate in the conversation. So the conversation today is about thoughts. We've all got them, I assume. Some of us brilliant ones, some of us terrible ones. We started coincidentally in, I think, June last year. We talked about the value of something, and that became like a series: the value of this, the value of that, the value of the other. Today, we're talking about the value of your thoughts. Do they have a value? And if so, is it a good one? Are they serving you? Good point. Did you know that a thought is the most powerful force on the planet? I know it's really difficult to grasp that. And I think to myself, well, if that were really true, then I would have the most amazing life because that's what I think about. Do I? Do I think about it enough? Do I think about it so consistently that I'm creating it or not? Is my mind full of negative thoughts, of what's going wrong, of what's not working? Or is it full of what I want to create, what I want to have happen, what would be my ideal life? This is a great conversation to have at this time of year because a lot of people are winding down for the holidays. They're getting caught up in the party season and the gift buying and the card sending. P.S. Reach out to me about that, okay? They're caught up in something else. A lot of people are winding their businesses down, slowing down for the holidays, and they'll start again next year. But if you're anything like me, you have goals. You set goals. There were things you wanted to achieve this year that you might not have been thinking about recently. So I'm going to bring them to your attention now to see how close you are to achieving what you had set out to achieve. So, how close are you? What did you plan to do for this year? Are you anywhere near achieving what you wanted to achieve? I'll give you a minute to think about it. What was the one absolutely, really, really important thing you wanted to do this year? I don't know. It could have been find a partner, have a baby, grow your business, move house, buy a new car. I don't know. Did you achieve it? If you did achieve it, fantastic. Congratulations. What was the second thing on your list that you wanted to achieve? Because we're going to spend the last month of the year looking at what we didn't get done and how we can help get it done, right? Because the chances are, if it didn't get done, your thoughts have got something to do with that. So this is how the conversation goes. What's your goal, Andrea? To get one new client signed up every month. Good. Did you do it? Well, no. Why not? Because I'm really busy looking after the clients I've already got, because it's really difficult and challenging promoting at the moment. A lot of people don't have as much money as they had before, so they're cutting back. They're not putting money out for new things, because I don't know if I'm that good. I mean, why would they hire me if they could hire somebody else, or etc., etc., etc. Now, having that conversation with yourself, and these are just examples I'm giving you of thoughts that might be going through your mind. They've definitely gone through my mind at some point. You know that most of what I tell you is stuff that I've experienced or I've been working on either with my clients or with my own coach. It's how this all works, right? It's like writing a thesis. You read a few books, you come up with some ideas, you write a thesis, and then your viewpoint goes out into the world, right? It's the same kind of principle. I gather learning from lots of different places, including my own experience or the experience of the people I'm working with. So those are the kind of things that come up. I can't lose weight because I think I should go jogging and I can't go jogging because my feet hurt, or whatever it is. There's a reason. So the conversation that you have, the reasons that you come up with for why something can't be done, those are the clues about what you really believe. So if you really believe that in this challenging post-COVID period where inflation is rampant, it's almost impossible to grow a business because nobody's got any money, that is what you believe. Never mind how much you want to grow your business. You obviously don't believe that's possible. So you need to change what you believe, right? So we need to dig down on arguably where those thoughts came from, with the intention of showing that that isn't correct. All of which is a very conscious exercise. And there are thoughts that might not be quite conscious, that you might not quite be aware of the fact that you're having. So this isn't all that you have to do, but write down why it is you think it's difficult. So take a piece of paper or a notebook and divide it into two. If it's a notebook, you've got two sides already, and write down the reasons you think that you've not been able to achieve whatever your goal was. And then opposite those reasons, write down what the real truth is. So your reason might be it's difficult to grow a business in this post-COVID world because prices are too high, nobody's got any money. Okay. But the real truth is, although there may be a lot of people who don't have as much money as they had before, there are still masses, millions of people out there who've got plenty of money to buy what you want, what you sell, because it's what they need. So that isn't the real truth. That isn't really what's stopping you. What's stopping you is the fact that you've decided to believe that because it's easier than doing whatever it is that you have to do to overcome that. So the two steps are, first of all, focus on the real truth. The real truth is the world is full of people who've got plenty of money to buy your product. And more importantly, they need whatever it is that you've got. They need it. That's why you're here. So don't withhold it from them. Go find them. Okay, that's the first part of it. Focus on the positive side, the real truth, not the excuse, reason, lie you've been telling yourself. Okay, that's the first thing. Then go really deep on your intention. So you have this goal. What is your intention for the goal? Why what do you have that goal? Why does it matter? What effect is it going to have? Who's it going to affect? Dig really, really deep. You need to dig so deep that you actually have a physical response to the emotion involved in that thought. It means I can spend more time with my kids. It means I will be able to remove this crushingly oppressive debt that I'm under. Whatever it is, you have to feel, your body will feel physically lighter when you have that thought. You'll actually way less for a split second. You will feel as though you have expanded. You might cry. The hairs on the back of your neck might stand up on end. You might take a deep breath and feel peaceful. All these kind of things will happen to you, but there will be a physical response to that thought. It might be like a little butterfly feeling in your tummy. It might last a split second, but you'll know when it's there. And when it's there, hang on to that, because that's your driving force. That's your chi pushing you to your goal, right? So let's go through the steps again. Write down the reasons that things aren't working, things didn't get done, you dropped your goal, you didn't achieve it, whatever it was. Write down what the opposite of that reason is, the real truth. And then look at why you want to create that goal. And go so deep that you actually have a physical response to the emotion behind why you've done that. And then you write your steps, what it is you're going to do to get you there, because you've still got a month. If you're 3 clients short of your, I want to get a client every month, which would mean that you would have had 11 new clients by now. If you're 3 clients short, get those 3 clients this month. Or get them ready to start with you in January. Get them committed, right? So that come January, when you reassess your goals, or come the end of December, or that quiet time between Christmas and New Year, when a lot of this kind of work gets done, then you'll have done it. You'll be able to check it off and say, okay, I got 1 new client every month last year. I'm going to get 2 this year, or 10 this year, because I'm going to do things differently. You will also have proven to yourself that you can attain a goal, that you can set a target, that you can write out a plan of action and achieve something. This is so important for the way that you feel about yourself and your life. Now, the reason I started off by telling you that thoughts are incredibly powerful is because if you're sitting there thinking, well, I don't have the time to go running, or it's too cold to go running now, and I know I need to go running if I'm going to lose weight, so I won't be able to do that, and I can't afford to go to the gym and do classes, or whatever it is. These negative thoughts are becoming true. That is what your life is, right? If you look at what's going on in your mind and you look at where your life is, you'll see that the life you're living is the result of the thoughts that you're having. That proves how powerful your thoughts are. Those thoughts, however, those negative thoughts would, in my view, have a minus value, because they're not serving you, they're not helping you. It's in negative numbers, it's minus. You know, if 0 is the center point, the negative numbers, the minus numbers don't help you. You want your thoughts to be in positive numbers. So the thought of, yeah, actually, even if it is cold, I can go running. And in fact, I can't remember his name now. That fabulous Tim something with an F, I think. Can't remember his name, but the chap that does body hacks and writes books about how to hack your Tim Ferriss. He actually says that you use up much more energy when you exercise in the cold. So that helps weight loss. So there you go. Read Tim Ferriss, follow Tim Ferriss, exercise even if it's freezing cold, because you'll actually lose more weight. So instead of going out thinking, oh my God, it's so cold, it hurts, go out thinking, oh my gosh, I'm burning twice as many calories doing it this way. Put a positive spin on everything. Eventually it'll become a habit, and then your thoughts will have value, real value, because they'll be creating what you want. Now, this isn't going to happen overnight. This is something that needs work and courage, because you have to be really brave in order to dig that deep. And most people aren't, but I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. So if you want help or support, text me or call me. I don't bite, really. 858-252-1190. Or you can email me, Andrea at phdinfollowup.com. If you want a bit more background information on what we do, how we help businesses, the fun stuff that we have for you, the opportunities that there are, phdinfollowup.com/Andrea Kuchin. And join our Facebook group to participate in the conversation. So, what is the value of your thoughts? Are they in negative numbers? Are they in positive numbers? Are they somewhere in between? Let's make them high value. Let's spend the last month of this year really pushing towards our goals by creating high value thoughts, so that when the next year starts and we set new goals for that year, we're supercharged on the energy of the success that we had this December. Okay, my friends, that is it for today. I hope that was helpful and interesting, and I hope you're up for the challenge. And if you are, let me know how it goes. So thank you so much for joining me here today. I will see you again next week, next Tuesday. Have a fabulous week. Take care, my friends.